So, let's talk about cloud seeding. Kinda sounds like science fiction, right? But it's already being studied right here in the Yakima Valley.
The Rosa Irrigation District entered a contract with the Boulder, Colorado-based National Center for Atmospheric Research for a feasibility and design study for cloud seeding.
If cloud seeding sounds familiar, it should. The US military used cloud seeding as a weapon during the Vietnam War under a classified operation called Popeye. Over 5 years, planes seeded storms to extend monsoon season and to wash out enemy supply lines. More than 2,600 missions were flown using silver iodide and other chemical flares. Flash forward to now, in the Yakima Valley. The Rosa Irrigation District has invested over $300,000 in a cloud seeding study with the National Center for Atmospheric Research, or NCAR. This project's still ongoing as they explore whether cloud seeding can help increase water supply during drought years here in the Yakima Valley. So, how does it work? Well, pyrotechnic flares are attached to a plane. These flares are ignited, and particles of silver iodide released into the atmosphere. These silver iodide particles are delivered into supercooled clouds. This gives water vapor something to condense around, causing it to rain or snow. This technique is already used in places like California, Idaho, and, Texas. But silver iodide by itself isn't ignitable. I wanted to know, what are these flares made of? They told me the ingredients are proprietary, and that might sound like a convenient excuse, until you realize that NCAR, the agency overseeing this, doesn't even know what's in the flares themselves. That's right, all they know is the amount of silver in each flare, and nothing else about the other ingredients. This means that their safety studies are not taking these other materials into account. So I went to the source to check the US patents for cloud seeding flares. These patents include a variety of other materials, including inorganic fuels, metals, and epoxy binders. Specifically, these ingredients are hexochlorobenzene, which is a probable human carcinogen, perchlorates, which can disrupt thyroid function and cause birth defects, aluminum and magnesium, which irritate the lungs and have possible neurological impacts, and epoxy polymer binders, which release toxic fumes when burned. Who is making sure that these chemicals are safe and not harming us or the environment? Maybe the public would feel differently if we knew exactly what was going into our air and snowpack. But right now, even NCAR doesn't have that answer. Do you think one agency should be able to decide or modify the weather? Should farmers, residents, tribal nations, and water districts be consulted first? This affects all of us, and I think we deserve to be part of the conversation before anything is released into our skies. Cloud seeding might help, or it might create new problems we're not prepared to handle. Let's talk about it. Comment below. Let me know what you think.